The Daily Delaney Downer yesterday that you had reported in HuffPost still from a guy out in Chicago. Quote, I worked for a major bank for 33 years, helping our clients, their business, and the community. I got 6 months of unemployment, and it stopped. I've been trying to get a job in the banking industry again. I have a whole folder of postings I applied for. Chicago's the third worst state for unemployment. The extension would help me pay medical expenses and bills. What can you tell a guy like that? You say, hang in there, right? I mean, there are millions and millions of people like that all over the country.
Right. So he got 6 months of benefits and it stopped, and that's because when his state benefits ended, there were no federal benefits because Congress let those expire in December. So he would have gotten another several months at least had that not been the case.
And these people are really just SOL. I mean, they're right.
They really are.
Yeah, and no, even though the Senate has passed a bill, still no prospect of any action in the House on that issue.
It is not on the majority leader's agenda. Eric Kennedy puts out every few weeks a list of what we're going to do in our next work session here when they're in session for 9 weeks. And it's just not on there. Speaker Boehner's not interested in it. There is not a lot of reason to think it will pass unless Democrats become willing to give Republicans major policy wins and attach those to the benefits. And then it would have to go back to the Senate.
Yeah,
and Harry Reid's not. You'd have to convince him to do it too.
But
the Senate,
so the Senate has acted on unemployment benefits to extend for 5 months, and which would expire like tomorrow because we're almost into May. Meanwhile, you also report here, Leader Reid is setting up a minimum wage vote for this week.
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow. There you go.
And
I thought they were going to do this in January also.
Well, all this stuff's on their economic agenda, and they've been talking about it so much that I guess it probably seems like it's always afoot.
Mm-hmm.
But they will have a vote tomorrow. It's not going to pass. They won't even get probably all the Democrats. Word is Mark Pryor, conservative Democrat in Arkansas, won't say yes. And as if that's going to save him.
Yeah.
As if that will help him win
re-election. But this will go up to $10.10 an hour, right?
Yeah, and pegging it to inflation. So gradually raise it to $10.10 an hour over several years, and then peg it to inflation, which would take this off the table indefinitely. One reason it didn't happen, actually, we found out when these Clinton documents were released last week, is that Gene Sperling said, let's not do this inflation peg because then we'll lose the issue.
Oh, Jesus.
This is profoundly cynical.
Right. They could have done it then. Maybe. Right. Yeah, because they had the Congress then. But, I mean, I would think that this would get the support, that they could get this through the Senate. I just can't believe that not all Democrats would vote for it. Any Democrat who thinks that he or she is going to win re-election, right, by opposing, or that let's put it this way, that voting for an increase in a minimum wage is going to cost them their Senate seat is nuts.